either way. Welcome to it. It is the world famous. I'm just going to fall into that constantly because I've been saying it for fucking 25 years. So we are going to do this. I am going to try to get a hold of this Ben Reel character. We have been trying to do an interview with him for, I don't know, probably several weeks. And we are going to see if I can find him on the old Skip Skype here and see if we can get him in here for an interview.
The person whom you're trying is currently unavailable.
They're unavailable.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Shocking. 3 in a row for that guy. 3 in a row. Been trying to get a hold of him 3 in a row. So, I've developed abbreviations to things. Fantastic. So, let's do this. Let's go to our next guest. We are going to go to our next guest, and I am going to see if we can get our next guest in here. We've got to find them on the old Skip Skype. The old Skype-a-rooney, as they say. We've got to have them call us. And we found our guest. So, we are going to go back to the telephones, as they say. And we have found our guest, so we are going to go back to the telephones. I think I said that a second time now. And who do we have with us today? Because I've had all sorts of shenanigans happening. Technology's been against me, all sorts of things. So I've got to get back on track.
Story of my life.
So
it's me, Maddox, and Derek. We're here at our private studio here in Fort Worth, working on some new material currently.
Awesome.
What's up? What's up?
So I guess before we really get things going, how do we find you guys online?
We are everywhere at messerband.com, streaming and, doing all things technologically advanced as we possibly can.
So talk to me a little bit about your social media following and everything that you guys have been doing on social media.
Well, we try to stay, in touch with our fans. Of course, we have our Messer Machine group page where our core Messer fans tend to have a lot of good conversation. And we like to build a community with our fans, encourage everybody to talk to everybody and really help each other out. We've kind of turned our Messer Machine into kind of like a,
psychiatrist couch.
Psychiatrist couch. No, kind of like, we're all trying to help each other, breathe some positivity in our lives, which I think we all could use.
Awesome. So, tell me about the music scene where you guys are from.
What, you haven't heard of Deep Ellum? You heard of Dallas, Texas? You heard of this band called Pantera? Of course, we're from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, which has a huge and historic story of music going back to the days of the blues and Blind Lemon and all those great blues players from the early 40s all the way through to the grunge era. We had great bands like the Toadies, we had the Nixons, we had and South FM. I can't even name all of them. There's too many of them. We're actually honored to just be on that list of bands to hail from Dallas. So.
Awesome. We have got a great group with us today. Messer joins us here on our broadcast, and you can find them on social media. On Twitter, they are at Messer Band, and they are doing all sorts of different things. They've got a lot of great music out there. So, how long after you guys put the band together was it that you played your first live show?
Gosh, we played that first show like the week after.
Yeah, I think we jumped right in.
Yeah, originally the band we had a different name. The name of that band are we on satellite radio. Can I cut?
You guys can say whatever you'd like.
All right. So the original name of the band, we were actually going with Shit Space.
That's awesome.
A story where our guitar player Javier was hanging out with the late Dimebag, and they were going over band names, and Dime said, "You ever get a band? You got to name it Shit Face." And
no, Javier said shit face or shit faced. And he said, Dime said, shit faced, man. It's got to be shit faced.
So our first show was like an actual battle of the bands at the House of Blues here in Dallas. And they're like, man, we can't put shit face on the marquee out here.
But we won, so
we did win that battle of the bands. So that was we did seek a different name.
That's awesome. We have got a great guest with us today. They join us live. Messer is with us, and they join us here on the telephone. And so, with your music, what kind of run it down for us? What's the latest album, and why should people go pick it up?
Well, our debut album, which we had 3 really great singles on. We just basically wrapped that album cycle. Our first single off that album was a song called Make This Life, which was a great song. Kind of goes along the lines with what we're dealing with right now with fake news and all of those sort of ideas. It was kind of a song for the people, about
from the people,
to the people. That was, of course, our first single off that album. And then we followed that up with a great song called Save Myself.
Yeah, relationship song.
A good relationship song,
or a bad relationship song.
Depends how you look at it. But I think we can all kind of relate to being in a toxic situation and sometimes needing to just save yourself and go. And that was kind of that was the premise of that
the
song.
message of that one for sure.
Simple Man, which was our latest song, which is an original song, Simple Man, not the Leonard Skinner version.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But, that was, of course, our last single. But you know what? There are, nine other songs on our album that just because radio didn't play them, but we poured our lives into that album. It took us better part of 7 years, start to finish, to record that debut album, and get it out there. So, like they say, you have your whole life to do your first album. You got 6 months to do your second one. We're kind of clock's ticking on that on that 6 month period for us right now. But we've been taking advantage of all this time at home, not on tour like everybody else, and we're just writing.
I think that's great. We have got Messer with us today. They join us live here in our broadcast. And Messer is available on Twitter at MesserBand. And they have got a lot of great music out there for people to consume. And can you share with us one or two of your favorite moments with the band so far?
God, man, we have so many.
I really enjoy. I'd probably say, like, for probably sharing some of the shows that we shared with Scott Stapp and building that relationship with Scott Stapp from Creed. That on that last tour was probably, that was kind of a surreal moment, given our journey over the course of the 2 years of touring, because we were on the road for the better part of 2 years with this album cycle. We just got off the road like everybody else did, like around the holidays, and then we were gearing up to head back out again, and then, of course, everything got canceled. But, I think, sharing the stage every night. We got to play some really great theaters on that last tour with Scott, and his band and his crew were just amazing. And we just, over that, it was like 60-something shows we did. So, I mean, we were a family by the time we were done with that.
What, downtown Green Bay on 4th of July, maybe?
That was
short set, but amazing set.
That was incredible. We did play 4th of July in Green Bay, Wisconsin last year. That was amazing.
We have got Messer with us today. They join us live here on our big program. Get more information on our website at kjagradio.com. We are going to have links up to find Messer and buy their music and everything else. So tell us about Simple Man. This is the latest track. We're going to play that here in a few moments.
Man, thank you. That song, that was a very strong song. That was the first song we actually wrote and recorded with our producer, co-writer Chad Gendison. And that song is, it definitely deals with escaping social media. Get away from all that and being on your own, having that inner strength to be, to do whatever you want to do and not really care about the confines of social media.
We did a really cool music video, kind of inspired by Black Mirror. We actually did 2 music videos because you may or may not be aware, but there are 2 versions of that song on our album. An acoustic version that we did. It's fully produced acoustic. It's not like an unplugged version, but it was just kind of reimagined. And then, of course, the original one. So we did 2 videos. They go together. You got to watch the first video and then follow it up with the second video. But it was a really fun video to shoot. We had some special effects and kind of, had a lot of fun trying to get that Black Mirror vibe going.
Yeah, definitely go watch these videos on YouTube. Both of them are there. All of them.
So tell us a little bit more about your YouTube following. Some of the different things you guys are doing on YouTube.
Well, one of the things that we've actually been doing for several years is we've been live streaming all of our concerts. So like almost every one of our shows that we've played over the last year and a half, almost all of those are available on our YouTube channel to have archived right there. And we live stream them with really good audio that comes right off of the soundboard, so it sounds like theater quality. It's really cool.
Yeah, not cell phone. It doesn't sound like someone recorded it with a cell phone. We promise.
It's fantastic. We have got Messer with us today to join us live here in our broadcast. So the official music video for Simple Man. Tell me a little bit about this music video.
Well, like I said, it was kind of inspired by the series on TV Black Mirror. So the story is like in the music video, we're kind of playing like a secret society or kind of like a quote unquote cult, or representing social media, and we're bringing in trying to suck somebody.
Yeah.
We have a victim.
Sucking in all the new young people and everyone into our
cult. But then this person, he finds the strength to break free and get away, and that's where all the excitement and everything happens in the video. So you'll really just have to check out the video on our YouTube channel to see if he makes it.
Yeah, absolutely. Go check that out. But also on our YouTube channel, we do some other fun stuff.
Oh, you know what? What's Cooking with the Messers?
What's Cooking with the Messers? We have a little cooking show on there that we do, especially when we're on the road.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know what? We always try to throw in some cool recipes that we could make either on our bus or off of our bus. And now we're doing stuff from home, so.
Well, that is a hell of a deal. You could eventually, work that into where you could be like these makeup tutorial people where they get free makeup. You guys can get to the point where people just send you food. I think it's
that's kind of our goal. We hope this evolves into something that's way bigger than what we're doing now.
Yeah, there's more to Messer than just our music.
Yeah.
We have multiple layers.
We got our hands in everything.
Well, this is absolutely amazing. You guys are tearing it up on Octane and some of these other places. And so I guess before we let you guys go, give me a little bit more details on this whole Scott Stapp thing. There's several people that have said that they've seen you open for Scott Stapp. How did that go?
Oh, man, we did. We just did, 70-something shows with Scott Stapp. That was the last tour we did right before all this, the holidays hit, and then all this stuff hit. Turned out to be, a great relationship with him and his family, and just an amazing band. And it was, it was really, really cool to say that, you're on tour with Scott Stapp. Love him or hate him, the guy's a legend.
Yeah, what was really cool too is, Derek and I, we're both sober and Scott's sober, so that was a sober tour, and it was a very, family-friendly environment, and it just made touring a whole lot of fun.
That's awesome.
And, his fans, too. His fans are unbelievable. They still message us daily, which is just amazing.
Well, we're going to play Simple Man, and I appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for coming on, guys, and chatting with us about the band. I appreciate it. Thank you, fellas.
Man, thank you out there to everybody, and please share our music, and download it and follow us.
Definitely. Well, the music video is fantastic, and we are going to play it for our social media viewers right now. And thanks for joining us today. Thanks, guys.
Hey, thank you, man. Cheers.
Appreciate it. There they go. Messer. That is Messer. That is Simple Man. And it is the KJAG Radio Pod. Yes.